Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so today we are going to be doing a video on some updates and news or changes coming to the game in a little bit. So the version 16.0 update planned for early of July or June, and then we have the dev team comments about what's coming to the game, what's coming soon, and what they're thinking of. And then we also have a banner that's coming out on the 4th of June, which I guess I'll go over first since it's like the shortest part of it. We have this banner rerun coming, the Bambietta, Eburn, and Gilgay banner, and a lot of people have been talking about it, especially considering the filler on the most recent 1000 Year Blood War, where it was all very lackluster, to say the least, like outside of like just links. But for the most part, almost every single character in the banner is usable, because right here we have 1000 Year Blood War Asnot, which it makes sense that he's a filler. I think he should be one of the regular fillers in almost every single 1000 Year Blood War banner at this point, since he is a mid-month. Either him or Byakuya would be a very nice breath of fresh air. Same thing with Aizen, Yamamoto, and Yuha. There should be at least one of them on each 1000 Year Blood War rerun. I think that would drastically improve the sentiment of 1000 Year Blood Wars having horrendous filler. Because I think they're good. They're very usable. All of them are very good in the game. Brave Battles, Yuha is still insane. Aizen is still great in Guild Quest or any sort of IT really, or in any sort of like PvE activity. Asnot's also a very good character and a very popular character, so why not? And then the bottom four are mainly just GQ. Like I know Rukia is very but with her transformation mechanic, I have seen Master Ascended Rukias do very good in Guild Quest for the melee Rankar, I want to say. So there's that. Masaki is an amazing range, no affiliation character. Toshiro, he's just a Link, I won't lie, but he is good as a Link, one of the best Links in the game, and he's not a bad character. And then Soifun is a good booster for melee Rankar, I think. She's a booster essentially, and then she's also an exceptional Link for the Heart Nad characters that are going around. So yeah, very, very good banner, to be honest. Like, it's a breath of fresh air. I know Masaki is probably like a PTSD moment for quite a few players, but she's still good. At least she's good. Like, Ishin has like nothing going for him. Ryukin has nothing going for him. At the very end of the day, I think Masaki is the best choice because she's actually usable. So I'll take it. This banner is coming June 4th, by the way. It's up to you if you want to summon. I'll probably do a should you summon later or not later by about the 3rd. But yeah. Let's quickly go over the 16.0 update planned for early July or early June. Gosh darn it, I see the LY and I just think it's July. But it's the achievement system. So the achievement system provides you with special points for completing goals. You can then unlock permanent effects that make the game easier to play. The achievement system is made up of two components. Firstly, doing things like powering up characters and clearing quests to complete various challenges called achievements to earn brave keys. I believe that these are essentially just like coins, essentially just like brave battle coins, etc, etc, or more so probably like arena, to be honest. That's kind of what this looks like with the missions and whatnot. And as you can see, it's right here. So there's no more friends tab. I don't know where they placed it. Maybe they removed it, I'm not too sure. So some stuff is gonna be moving around. I like it. I will say this right away. Story will be removed, so make sure to do all of story, because the missions from completing the story stage isn't being removed, but the missions of beating that story mission will be removed. So keep that in mind. And I've also seen some people say that maybe we'll get the free-to-play Renji, the technique one, which I really hope they do, since a lot of people played and probably sold him. I am one of those people. I never even got his orbs, so that is very unfortunate. So yeah, would love to see that. But as you can see, they all look fairly easily. Like, it's literally just like complete the story and then you get keys. It would be nice if you didn't lose out on the orbs, but I'm fairly certain you do for the missions, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Hopefully I don't have to redo this. Like, if I've already beaten the main story, I don't think I should have to redo it. I really hope that's not the case. But either way, gonna get through all the missions and whatnot. But then secondly, using brave keys to unlock permanent effects called brave bonuses. Some brave bonuses can be used to create power-up materials and summons tickets. I feel like this might be what we might end up getting for the next thing that we'll be talking about in the dev teams. kind of curious because there's a thing where you can upgrade accessories, and I feel like maybe this is somewhat tied in, but we'll have to wait and see. To create power-up materials and summon tickets, while others increase the clear limits on quests that can only be attempted a limited number of times. That sounds really cool because, like right here, you can create 250 link slot potions of each attribute for 1 day, or you can create transcendent scrolls of each attribute. And I'm not gonna lie, I love that. I love that you can actually do this because scrolls have been one of my biggest gripes, because I'm at the point where I either want to max out a character for a guild quest essentially, or to showcase them, or I would like to max transcend a character that I just really like. Like, I'm trying to max transcend every Yoruichi in the game, and it's kind of annoying having to get that many large scrolls. So hopefully this will put it a bit easier. Hopefully I can actually get like maybe 50 or even just like 10 extra scrolls a day. I think would definitely help large scrolls wise, especially since the free scroll trial quest doesn't give you large scrolls, so that's unfortunate. But this is a really cool mechanic. Hopefully it doesn't take too many materials to get it, but yeah, I like it. And then that's pretty much all I have from here. I saw some other images going around, but I don't know where they got them. I think it's from Heiken server. I'm not in that server, so I can't go too deep into it. But I like this. I like this. It's another little thing to do because, I mean, to be honest, these little quests over here, these orders, they're so annoying. Like, they give you like, okay, well, I can't actually check them, but like the weekly ones, they give you like crystals or jewels. It's not that big of a deal if they remove them. The only big ones realistically are if you go to free. As you can see, I haven't completed any of the hard story, and that's what I mean. Like, I'm missing out on quite a few orbs by not doing it. I will probably do it this weekend because I know it comes in a few days. I believe it was on the 5th is when they were speculating for it to come out. So yeah, that's pretty much what I need to work on. Finish the story, get like the 100 orbs or whatever it is, probably like 200, and then yeah, just get that over with. Now let's go on to the actual full dev team comments, giving us a little bit more information. We also added a choose a 5-star summon ticket tutorial and choose a 5-star summon ticket poll 2019-23 met into the medal exchange. We already know about that one. Following last month's comments, we'd like to share additional information regarding future updates and invite you to read thoroughly through the entirety of this month's comments. About the achievement system, this is an update regarding last month's achievement system comment. The achievement system is planned to be released in early June, which I believe it's going to be June 5th. In addition, we invite you to read the in-game notice titled Forthcoming Updates that was released yesterday. We are already done that. Updating the home screen. We are planning on changing the layout of the home screen in order to improve the transitions between different interfaces. So maybe they're removing some of the extra quests you have to click and whatnot. I'm not really sure exactly what they're going to do, but like, you have to go here, and then you have to go to difficult quests, and then you have to go to the scroll quest. Maybe they're taking like 1 or 2 clicks out of it somehow. I'm not too sure exactly what they're going to be doing there. Curious. We'll have to find out on the 5th, and hopefully it's not a bad change. And then for number 3, which I'm actually really excited about. Like, I don't think it's going to be an insane game changer, but I think it's going to be interesting to see how it works. But number 3 is adding a function to strengthen accessories to 5-star plus. And the reason I think this is really good is because when people said that we were going to be getting new accessories, I think everyone's heartbeat dropped at the thought of having to get more like golden chappies or tea sets or anything along those lines for like maybe new affiliations, or maybe just a whole nother accessory that's just way better, like maybe an 80% SP boost item instead of a 50, you know, something like that. Imagine having to summon for all brand new golden chappies and you're a newer player as well. Like that it would just be too much, you know. I like this because it's basically we're going to be taking an item, some sort of enhancement material. I'm not too sure exactly which, but I like it. As long as it's not super hard to farm. Hopefully it's just like the equivalent of being able to farm potions. It's super easy, to be honest. It's not that bad. Or maybe it's just like the big hearts, if you know what I'm talking about. If you go to accessories, you can just upgrade them any which way. I need a 4-star. If you just go here and you go multi-power up, maybe it's just like something like this, but like maybe it's a 5-star or something. I don't know. either way, I like it. You don't have to summon. You just basically enhance your accessories. Where strengthening an accessory to 5-star plus will decrease its negative effect while also increasing its positive effect. An exclusive item will be necessary to strengthen accessories to 5-star plus. So what that means is if you go to an accessory such as, to be honest, even like Chappie, for example, it still has a negative effect. SP reduced to 0. All other stats increase plus 5. So imagine if it doesn't chop all your SP to 0 and it lowers it by like 40% or 50%, something, I'm not too sure. But then your all stats would be increased by, I guess we'll just be going off the 5% up to like 7% overall. That would be a huge increase in the grand scheme of things. And I really much like this change because, one, it's going to be fixing, hopefully, or at least limiting the usage, or like making it so that if a newer player does end up getting like a Popple or something, they're going to at least be usable. To be honest, because the amount of times you play IT or IZ and you see people join up with their 4-star and 5-star Yuki or Popple because they just don't have any accessories maxed or anything because they're newer, they're not doing anything because their accessories are really, really bad. But this will help make it a bit more lenient, so that way they can use these if this is all they have and they're still getting buffed. The other thing is maybe some of them could actually be used for like a hybrid build or something, since you're not dropping their SP to 0. Their SP or their strong attacks can still do stuff, their soul bombs can still do stuff. We'll have to wait and see, obviously, by how much it gets decreased and how much the buff actually increases. Like, for example, for the fortification pill, that could be an absolute insane buff if it actually increased, and you would end up getting more stamina, which would be very, very nice. So more SP and focus, and then even more stamina since it's negating the negative effect, which is actually really, really cool. Big fan of it. Hopefully it isn't just completely useless, but at the moment, I like it. And then regarding expanding character and accessory slots, we plan to increase the maximum number of character and accessory slots and allow players to expand said slots through a new system that does not involve using spirit orbs. That is a very good idea. Now, unfortunate for the people who already have the 1900, I believe it is, inventory slot and character slots, but either way, I think for newer players that are coming in, I think it is incredibly annoying to have to go here, waste your summoning material to increase how much accessories or characters you own. It's just not the best feeling, you know. It's like I would rather save for like summoning rather than, you know, increasing my box space, which I kind of need at the moment because I do save every single 4-star from like the point event or any weird 5-star or something, or a 2-star or anything. Like, I don't know, I just kind of save something that I like. It's just what I do. I don't know, it's just kind of like a collecting game, so why not collect a bunch of characters? That's essentially all I do, and I like it. So being able to increase my inventory without actually having to spend spirit orbs is going to be very, very cool, very, very nice for me, but obviously it's going to depend on how annoying this is to farm and how costly it is. Hopefully it isn't too much, but yeah, I mean, overall, very solid update. Nothing like absolutely game breaking. I mean, I think the achievement system sounds really cool. Hopefully we get like rewarded for it, because I have seen some leaks and it was like you get rewards for you know, getting a certain amount of achievement rewards and whatnot, or like achievement points and whatnot, kind of like the battle rank. If you get the battle rank or battle power really, really high, you get rewards. So you'll be getting rewarded in a different way. So, you know, it's not like you're getting nothing. You're getting something in return, and I like it, for just maxing out your box, you know, or just like doing your dailies or your weeklies or whatever it is. So either way, let me know down below what you're most excited for. Let me know down below if you're going to be summoning on the Asnot and Killgate banner, yeah, or Bambietta banner. And yeah, hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Take care, and peace out.